Hello, hello, hello. Okay, okay. எனக்கு நீ தேவைப்படுறது நான் இது செட் பண்ண ஏன்னா இது செட் பண்ண எதையுமே காணும். ரஞ்சித்தே, காஃபி உண்டு. இப்படி இருக்கா? இப்போ இதில் நான் கொஞ்சம் மாடிஃபிகேஷன் பண்ணேன் நேற்று. என்ன தெரியுமா? யார்கிட்ட அந்த ஆரஞ்சு கலர் பாத்திரம்? ஆரஞ்சு கலரில் ஒரு பாத்திரம் இருக்குல்ல? ஆ, ஆ, அது எனக்கு தெரிலப்பா. இப்போ வெளில போறியா என்ன? எந்த வாங்கியா போகுது? ഉച്ചയ്ക്കാ? പിന്നെ ആഹാ. അറിയാ எல்லாம் வச்சுக்கிட்டு
The noise is just about reaching
Jose
its
Mourinho.
crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Manchester United have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course. So, with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And, of course, the right service into the box.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Bruno Fernandes has impressed me a lot. I mean, a few years ago, he was the highest scoring midfielder in Europe with 33 goals in all comps. And we aren't even talking about his assists. His record of direct goal...
And Messi!
ஆட் வணக்கம் ப்ரோ. வந்த உடனே ஒரு போஸ்ட் ஆஃப்.
Did the keeper have that covered?
OFC ல இருந்தா.
I think I need a replay on that one.
Mendy. Bruno Fernandes. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Varenskelia! No shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball.
சவுண்ட் கொஞ்சம் இன்க்ரீஸ் பண்ணு ப்ரோ. சவுண்ட் இன்க்ரீஸ் பண்ணோட இங்க இருக்க மைக்கை இங்க வச்சா போதும். பயங்கரமா கேட்கும். மூக்கு அடைச்சிருக்கு ப்ரோ, அதனால தான் இப்படி கேக்குது. Hey.
This might spell danger. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement.
Officer, okay.
Defender though who was
எனக்கு இந்த ஷார்ட் டர்ம் 2க்கு ஜென்சி ஷார்ட் டர்ம்னா தெரியாது ப்ரோ.
And the pass is intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
John Shawley!
விட்டானு அவனை.
Oh, Manchester United! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here.
It's Iniesta!
எப்புறா?
Oh, denied!
நம்ம அடிச்சா எடுத்து போடுறான் ப்ரோ. அவன் அடிச்சா நம்மளால எடுக்கவே முடிய மாட்டேங்குது ப்ரோ.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. It's a pretty loose pass. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is De Bruyne. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Vankkam kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Messi. And it's Iniesta. Guti.
Hi bro. Friendly ஆடுவோமா? ஆடலாம் bro.
Didn't need his best there, and he found it.
Is there any support? He might not need it.
Kotaja.
That is that for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
And now, please turn
Manchester
towards the
United
screen
come
for
in
a
at
special
half-time
presentation
on the wrong
featuring
end
our
of a
guest
1-0
performance
scoreline.
today.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
எப்படி நீ நிறைய கோல் அடிப்படா அதனால தான் டா ஃப்ரெண்ட்ல அவங்க கூட ஆடுறது.
And everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Number 17, Son Heung-min.
We're on the move again.
Bruno Fernandes.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it.
Oh, he's been
Ada
caught
Pavi.
napping. Oh, and he shoots!
Substitutions taking place.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
நாடி அடிக்கிறானோ?
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Manchester United come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Oh, well played. Guti. Conte. Nicely weighted ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well.
He's having a pop! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
நாளைக்கு குடிச்சதுக்கு அதுக்கும் கிருகிருன்னு தொண்டையை பிடிச்சி கரகரன்னு இருக்கிறால.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
No, not the best of headers.
ஷோ டைம்லயா எனக்கு பிடிச்சது கிமிக்கு.
Kubasi.
பேர் கொஞ்சம் ஒழுங்கா திக்கி வரும்.
Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be
அதை
one
கண்டுக்காதீங்க.
down, but they're not
ஆனா
shying
டிலைட்
away.
எடுக்கவோ ஐடியா இருக்கு.
Time is on their
நீ யார்
side,
எடுத்திருக்க?
and they're set on using it.
Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That pass has been well intercepted.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of...
Chance for a shot! And that really should have been that.
Ronaldinho really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
It's their second corner of the game. And this is Ronaldinho. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And now a sudden chance to counter. Diaz is onto this.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, it didn't look good for a while. That was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Mendy.
எல்லாம் செத்துட்டானோ. ஒரே நேரத்துல பொத்துன்னு
This
சாவறானோ.
usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
அவர்
Oh, he's having a go!
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United have their third corner.
30 பாயிண்ட் போயிடுச்சு ப்ரோ.
Well, what a waste that one is.
Olivia.
And that's it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Please take this
Any reflections
opportunity
on
to
what
pay
you've
a
seen,
visit
Jim?
to our official
I think it's
store.
one.
22 பாயிண்ட் காலி. வாடா ஒரு மேட்ச் ஆடலாம். எப்படியும் உனக்கெல்லாம் 6 நிமிஷம் தாக்கு பிடிக்கிறதே பெருசு, அதனால அது போதும். 3101 8652. அப்படியே நீ உள்ள வா, நான் வந்துடுறேன். ஓகே, ஒரு நிமிஷம். வந்துட்டான்ப்பா மோனோ சிம். அடிக்கிறது கொஞ்சம் பார்த்து அடி தம்பி. ஆ 99 சப்ஸ்கிரைபர்ஸ், இன்னும் ஒரு சப்ஸ்கிரைபர் வந்தால் 100 சப்ஸ்கிரைபரா போடு. ரூம்னிக்கு பேடு 4 லேனு தென்போருக்கு டிஃபன்ரா. டேய் யாரா நீ? மேல்டீனி கோட்டோ. இவனை சமாளிக்கிறது கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டம்தான் நினைக்கிறேன்.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
சப்ஸ்கிரைபர்
Red
மூலம்
is the
ஆஃப் பண்ணி
colour,
வச்சுக்க
the
கொஞ்சம்
only
நேரத்தில்.
colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So straight into the action.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozor of class and an example to all
Ah,
aspiring
can't tell.
footballers.
பொறுமையாடு எல்லாரும் இறக்கி ஆடு.
Strong running down that left flank. Rummenigge. And this is Forlan. Big chance!
புறா கட் பண்ண
That is a beauty!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Forlan really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
I doubt very... And Shevchenko! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
ஒரு மேல்டனி டிஃபென்சிவ் ஃபுல் பேக் கிடைச்சா சூப்பரா இருக்கும்.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
எடுத்து போட்டுடா எடுக்க மாட்டேங்கிறான். ஜெயிச்சு புட்டான் ப்ரோ அவன்.
Costa Curta.
Vankkam.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Forlan. This is a promising build-up. Now this could be a chance. And he is dashing away. Now Costa Curta. Shevchenko. Schneider. Beckenbauer. No, that was never going to make it. Schneider. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
பந்து உங்ககிட்ட இருக்கு.
Llorente. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's made its way.
Rummenigge. Vankkam மஜாவா இருக்கு ப்ரோ, ட்ரை பண்ணி பாருங்க.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
அவனை எங்க இருந்து ப்ரோ எடுத்தீங்க?
Schneider. Guti. Vankkam.
அடச்சி மிஸ் ஆயிடுச்சு.
Llorente. Now it's Forlan.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Picked out brilliantly. It's Forlan!
எப்பறா கட் பண்றா விட்டுக்கு நிலுக்குறங்க. அவனை எங்க கடந்து ப்ரோ எடுக்கிறது வான்பசாக்கி? அவன் ரைட் பேக்ல.
Absolutely purring. You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolute.
He's gone for goal.
Point ஷாப்ல இருக்கு. மைனியோ பார்த்தேன். சென்ட்ரல் மிட்ஃபீல்ட். வான்பசாக்கி. பாப்போம்.
Into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Howson is always looking to break lines.
There will be
That's a
1
good
minute
run he's
added
making
time.
there. Guti. It's loose and he's having a hit.
செத்து போன மாதிரி அடிக்கிறானே.
And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well,
And
both
a quick
half-time
reminder
team
today,
talks will
everybody,
undergo
to
change
make
now.
sure to
One
put
will be
any
solid,
litter in the
the
bins
other needs to be
provided.
pretty
Thank you for
inspiring.
your cooperation.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
என்ன அடிச்சாலும் உள்ள போக மாட்டேங்குது. நம்ம அடிக்க மாட்டேங்கிறோம் முதல்ல, அது வேற விஷயம்.
So off we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Shevchenko. Guti. And Shevchenko. And it's Vankkam. Now it's Forlan. Now that's well seen too. Great vision. Schneider! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
என்ன பண்ணாலும் உள்ள போக
You
மாட்டேங்குது.
can't ask for much more than that.
என்ன பண்றதுன்னு சொல்லுங்கப்பா யாராச்சும்.
Vankkam standing over it.
பெஸ்ஸை விட்டுட்டு போயிடலான்னு இருக்கேன் பேசாம.
Awesome header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
பாயிண்ட்ஸ் அதிகமாக செலவழிக்கிறதுக்கு தான் வர ப்ரெஸ் அதிகமாக சப்போர்ட் பண்ணுதுன்னு எனக்கு தோணுது ப்ரோ.
And he's following up. Well, that is commitment to the cause.
என்ன பந்து போட்டாலும் உள்ளே போக மாட்டேங்குது.
So, third corner of the game. Gets his head on it! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This match was 71,898.
Zanetti, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Zanetti made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. That has not gone well. Rijkaard. And it's Forlan. Here's Llorente. Zanetti. Llorente. Plays it in low.
சுத்த தாண்டா செய்வேன்.
Can he finish?
டேய் சுத்துறேன் உள்ள நின்று எடுக்காம.
Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Club America find a position of real strength now. Almost 75 minutes. It's Snyder!
யோ நான் அடிச்சதா உள்ள போக மாட்டேங்குது. என்னையா அது?
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Zanetti. That's a good run down the left. Shevchenko.
நமக்கு உள்ள போகாது ப்ரோ. முடிஞ்சு போச்சு.
Manchester United have
பேசாம நீ
gone down this shooting route in the hope of exposing a flaw or two. I think the best thing they can do is just move to plan B.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement.
Well, they're really trying hard to change the complexion of this game, and surely it's only a matter of time before they can grab a goal. They're absolutely pounding away to get it. It's superb effort.
Tries one from
அது போகாது.
range. Oh, that's a waste. Club America clearly now in lead preservation mode. Rummenigge is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Shoots! And yes, it's there! His utter joy. He engages with absolute
Added
happiness.
minutes has been indicated.
Tries from distance. And that is a routine catch.
நல்ல கேம்டா நல்ல கேம்டா. பாத்துக்க வேணா நம்ம பேர்ல தான் இருப்பேன்.
Irresistible, unstoppable. The other fragile.
என்னத்த கைய கொடுத்துக்கிட்டு வாங்கடா டேய்.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter,
And
I
now,
really couldn't
please
see
come.
what this team...
கொஞ்ச நேரத்துக்கு செக்குக்கு பதிலாக ஒலிவே இருக்கான்னு வச்சு பார்ப்போமா? ஆமாம் ப்ரோ 100 சப்பு எப்போ வந்துச்சு? எப்படி வந்துச்சு? வாழ்த்துக்கள். ஆனால் இப்போ யாரை சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணான்னு தெரில. நோட்டிஃபிகேஷன் அலர்ட்டு எதுவுமே வரல. ஏன் வர மாட்டேங்குது? இழுத்து வேற பிடிச்சிக்கிட்டு பெருத்த அம்சையாக இருக்குது. ஜிஜி ப்ரோ அடே வச்சு அடி அடின்னு அடிச்சு விட்டு என்னடா ஜிஜி போட. வா வா அடுத்த அடி வாங்குறதுக்கு வாங்க. இந்த பையன் கூட தான் சொன்னேன் சஞ்சய் அடை கூப்பிட்டா ப்ரோ நான் சின்ன ஆளுதான் அப்படின்னா நான் சொன்னேன் டேய் நீ பேசுறத பார்த்தாலே தெரியுதுடா நீ சின்ன ஆளுன்னு. ஆளு டிவிஷனல் மேட்ச்சில் 856 வச்சு அடி அடின்னு அடிக்கிறான் ப்ரோ. நான் சொல்கிறேன் டே நீ எல்லாம் என் கூட ஆடவே கூடாதுடா நான் இன்னும் டிவிஷனல் மேட்ச்சே டிவிஷன் 1 வரலடா என்கிட்ட வந்து நீ எதுக்கிட்ட விளையாண்டுக்கிட்டு இருக்க அப்படின்னு கேட்டேன். இல்லை ப்ரோ ஃபன்னு தான் அப்படிங்கிறா. ஏண்டா உனக்கு செய்கிறதுக்கு நானாடா கிடச்சேன். வரேன்டா உனக்குலாம் ஊருக்கு வரையில இருக்குடா. ஊர்ல இருந்து உங்கள் அண்ணன் தான் வீடியோவை போட்டு சாவடிக்கிறேன்னா நீயும் மாடா இங்கே வந்து லைவ்லேயும் சாவடிச்சுக்கிட்டு இருக்க. இஷ்டகாலம்டா டேய். எம்கே ப்ரோ அந்த லைவ் பார்த்துக்கிட்டீங்கன்னா இப்போ நான் டிஸ்கார்டு யூஸ் பண்ணுறேன். பட் டிஸ்கார்டு வந்து எனக்கு இங்கேருந்து பேசிகிட்டே விளாடணும்னு நினைக்கிறப்ப அது யூஸ் ஆக மாட்டேங்குது. என் ஃப்ரெண்டு சொன்னால் மம்பிள்னு ஏதோ ஒரு இது இருக்குண்ணா அது ஏபிகேல அவைலபிள் இருக்கு. நான் மம்பிள் 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 எம்யூஎம்பிஎல்டி மம்பிள் லினக்ஸ் சாஃப்ட்வேரா இது என்னது தெரியலையே. மூக்கு வேற பக்கு பக்குன்னு நினைக்குது. யாரோ ஒரு ஆள் சேட் பண்ணிக்கிட்டு இருக்கதா சொல்கிறாங்கோ. யார் சேட் பண்ணுறா? யாரும் சேட் பண்ணல. நைட் பாட் ஒரு ஆளாக தான் கத்திக்கிட்டு கிடக்கான். ஓகே நம்ம டிவிஷனல் மேட்ச்சு போவோமா? அங்கே போய் ஃபன் பண்ணிட்டு தெரியும். இன்றைக்கி டிவிஷனல் 2 போவோமா மாட்டோமா? பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இப்போ வந்து நம்ம ஒரு ட்ரா மேட்ச் பண்ணணும். அப்போ தான் 7, 8, 9 அந்த இதுக்கு சரியாக இருக்கும். அப்புறம் எம்கே ப்ரோ அந்த வீவா என்ன பண்ணிக்கிட்டு இருக்காரு? ஏதோ ட்ரிஃப்ட் அடிக்க போகிறாருன்னு சொன்னார். நான் சொன்னேன் ப்ரோ ஃபஸ்ட்டு 5th கியரில் ஓட்டி இருக்கையில் வண்டியை சடனாக ஃபஸ்ட் கியருக்கு மாற்று ப்ரோ நல்லா ட்ரிஃப்ட் அடிக்கணும்னு. பண்ணாரா பண்ணலையா? எனி ஐடியா? இவன் என்னோட ரேங்குக்கு கூட இருக்கான், அதாவது கம்மியாக இருக்கான். அப்போ நான் ஜெயிக்க நிறையா சான்ஸ் இருக்குது. ஜெபீனியோ ரொபர்ட்சன் கஃபூர் உபந்தியாஸ் ஒலிவியா இருக்கான்னு. ஓகே ரூடி வேனிஸ்டாய் நல்லா இருக்காப்புல. லியோனல் மெஸ்ஸி நல்லா இருக்காப்புல. ராகுல கூட சைன் ஆஃப் வச்சுக்குவோம்.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Petit is the name on everybody's lips. Hardly a surprise when you're making your 500th appearance. Quite something, Joe Beglin.
Well, what an amazing career he's had, Peter, and I'm sure this won't be the last significant landmark he'll surpass. I think when it comes to consistency, this guy has set the levels.
Messi. Juve. Beckham. And this is Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
இது ஃபவுல்ல
Juve. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's all alone. He might be in here. Oh, chance! And it's a goal!
Goal celebration.
The movement so precise. The finish
என்ன பண்றாப்ல?
sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Kenya have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Ruben Dias tries to clear.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Risk taking
There's a
மட்டும்தான்.
lot to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's had it nicked away.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Looking for the run.
வாங்க கோப்ரா
This
ப்ரோ.
is Drogba.
நம்ம பக்ரீத்துக்கு ஆடலாம் உரிச்சாச்சா?
Is the team's great visionary. Iniesta. Now it's Messi. Ruben Dias
Iniesta
comes
ஓடுறா.
out the pass. Beckham, and he plays one through.
என்ன ப்ரோ செத்த மாதிரி ஓடிக்கிறீங்க வானிஸ்டர்.
Intercept that. Kukcu.
ஆளுக்குள்ள போற வந்து
Oh, this looks
விட்டுருக்கானோ.
sharp. And it's Iniesta. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Van Nistelrooy. Can he get it through? And he's worked. Tries a shot!
சொல்லு ப்ரோ.
The keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our
ஆமாம்
very
ப்ரோ
first
ஆமாம் ப்ரோ.
corner.
நம்ம எம்கே ப்ரோ தான் ஒரு சப்ஸ்கிரைபர் கடைசியில் கூட்டி விட்டாப்ல. யாரோ அவருடைய செகண்ட் ஐடின்னு சொல்லி.
Kenya are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's onto this. He's on it. Can he get away? He's picked his way through. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
இனியஸ்டாக்கு அதுக்குள்ள சத்தம் நின்று போச்சு. ஐயோ கூட்டிக்கு நின்று போச்சு.
Oh, that's well spotted. Fabinho. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide.
கேப் விட்டு சுத்துதா.
Well played.
எந்த ஸ்டீம் சுத்துது?
So a temporary halt to the action. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
இது ப்ரோ.
Manchester United trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
For our World Charity
Well, for
Fund.
me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a
Good
good
sir.
time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
ஸ்டார்ட் ஆயிடுச்சா?
The second period is underway.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Iniesta! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And a chance!
Iniesta.
He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Shot a goal! Ruud van Nistelrooy, a giant among strikers. A finish right from the top draw. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Played out wide. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shit.
He'll try from distance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Chance for a shot! Vankkam. And it's Petit. Tries one from range.
Hey! யாரா நீங்க? எனக்கு வரவங்க மட்டும் இப்படி வரீங்க? கீப்பர்லாம் திகீரா. என்ன பண்ணாலும் எடுத்து போட்டுக்கிட்டே இருக்கணும். இங்கே தொல்லை தாங்க முடியலப்பா. எந்த ஸ்ட்ரீம் ப்ரோ சுத்துதுன்னு சொன்ன?
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Kukchu. Number 18, Didier Drogba. Number 14, Soboslai.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
21,
Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, that's fabulous.
Substitution.
Oh, right place, right time. Oh, that's a key interception. That has ended up in no man's land. This looks promising. He's shifting through the gears here.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Berbatov. Fabinho cuts it out. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now it's Totti. Cafu gets over and intercepts.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Tries to play it through. shooting chance! So close, but that is as good as it gets.
10 பாயிண்ட் போயிருச்சு
So it
சக்சஸ்ஃபுல்லி.
does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner.
டங்கு இறங்குறாப்ல.
Your reflections then.
5 பாயிண்ட் ஏறி இருக்கா? சொன்னேனா எப்படி மேட்ச் ஆரம்பிக்கிறதுக்கு முன்னாடி சொன்னா 7 8 9 கணிக்கணும் ப்ரோ. மேட்ச் எல்லாம் இப்படி தான் கணிச்சு மேட்ச் ஆடணும். அடுத்த மேட்ச் எம்கே ப்ரோ எந்த ஸ்ட்ரீம் சுத்துது நீங்க? ஒரு ஸ்ட்ரீம் நல்லா தான் இருக்கு. இந்த ஸ்ட்ரீமும் நல்லா இருக்க மாதிரி தான் இருக்கு. ஓகே ஓகே. அது ஒன்றும் இல்லை ப்ரோ. நம்ம வந்து இங்கே கேம்பில் தானே இருக்கோம். பசங்க எல்லாம் யார் போகிறது? கிட்டத்தட்ட எத்தனை பேர்? 25 பேருக்கு ஒரு ஒய்ஃபை தான். ஓகேவா? அதனால என்ன ஆகும்னா சில நேரத்தில் நம்ம பையில வந்து இங்கே வாட்ஸ்அப் எடுக்காது. அதே மாதிரி அந்த மாதிரி எந்த ஒரு கம்யூனிகேஷன் ஈஸி கம்யூனிகேஷன் இஷ்யூ இங்கே எடுக்காது. ஏன்னா அந்த ஒரு இதுக்காண்டி அப்போ என்ன ஆகும்னா நம்ம பசங்க ஒரு சில நேரத்தில் இதை கனெக்ட் பண்ணுவானுங்க, வேறு சர்வர் கனெக்ட் பண்ணுவானுங்க. அப்போ என்ன ஆகும்னா லோடு கூடும். அந்த நேரத்தில் கொஞ்சம் நம்ம சிஸ்டம் உட்காருவாப்பில். அதுவாக இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். டோட்டி மரடோனா பார்க்கிஸ் அங்கு டோஸ். நீ இந்த மாதிரி ஒருத்தனாடா? இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு கேவலவாதி ப்ரோ இந்த பயபுள்ள. எப்படின்னா கீப்பரு இது டிஃபென்ஸை தூக்கி ஃபார்வர்டாக வச்சுக்கிறது, கீப்பரை தூக்கி ஃபார்வர்டில் வச்சுக்கிறது மிட்ஃபீல்டில். கடைசியாக இது மேட்ச் ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகணும்னு இது பண்ணணும்னு வச்சுங்களேன், நமக்கு ஃபுல் இது வந்து பேட்ச் கம்மியாக இருக்கிறதால ஈஸியாக ஜெயிச்சிடலாம். இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு கேவலவாதி இவன்.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute.
ஸ்டீம் பார்த்துக்கிறியா என்ன?
Few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very
Real chance!
உனக்கெல்லாம் எப்படி தான் அடிக்கிற கோல்?
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Borussia Dortmund finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Goes for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Vankkam clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Vankkam threads one in. That's put paid to the danger. And that's been won straight back. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Totti. Manchester United very much in the ascendancy and
ஏன்டா பெர்பட்டாஃப் இப்படி திரும்பினா?
Not a bad try by any means.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
And here's Iniesta. Berbatov.
பாஸ் போட்டனே.
Fernando Torres is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Mbappe! Kylian Mbappe!
Celebration you are doing.
Cannot stop him. That is a gem, an absolute gem. Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. Oh, that was sharp, deliciously sharp.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
Borussia Dortmund restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Berbatov. Just eases him off the ball. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, he's burst through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Guti. And it's Totti. And it's Guti. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's a cute ball. And he's intervened well there. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Ups for safety. Costa Curta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Guti. And here's Totti. He's having a pop! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
There will be 1 minute added time.
So a temporary halt to the action. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
என்ன பண்ணுறது ஒன்றும் புரியலை. What just happened, bro? Defensive fullback Vankkam. இவர் தான் சொன்னீங்களோ? இந்த தடவை ஒரு ஆள் தான் நல்ல ஆள், அவன் கிடப்பானா நமக்கு. ஏற்கனவே இருக்கான் மார்டின்னு. ஓகே, இதோட முடிச்சுக்கணும். இதுக்கு மேலே போச்சா நம்மகிட்ட காசு இல்லை. பாடுறா, நினச்சவெல்லாம் கிடைக்கிற நமக்கு. பஜாவா இவனை அப்பால ட்ரெயின் பண்ணுவோம். $187. ஓகே ப்ரோ. என்ன தொங்கி போச்சு ஷோல்ட்ரு, சிக்கா உடஞ்ச ஷோல்டரை வச்சுட்டு பெருத்த மிஸ்ஸாக இருக்குது ப்ரோ. கிமி, செர்ஜினியோ, பிக்ஃபோர்டு, கனவாரோ, ஃபெரரு, மெக்காலிஸ்டர், ரைகார்டு, டிப்ராய், தியாஸ், பேட்டஸ்டூட்டா.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
The midfield three.
இவன் தூக்கி போட்டு தூக்கி போட்டு சாவடி பண்ண அவனா. Zinchenko என்னப்பா நீ?
It looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Vankkam is wide and looking to get onto this. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Madrid with their first corner.
Madrid
First in
nettu
the
illaya.
game for either side, actually. He's having a shot! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Hakimi certainly made the right decision there
Hakimi.
to the first time. I had the feeling.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
என்னப்பா பண்றீங்க?
And that's gone loose. And it's Rijkaard. De Bruyne, chance!
ப்ரோ முன்னாடி போய் விட்டுக்கிட்டே இருக்கானோ ப்ரோ.
Diaz can rightly
Then
take credit
வேற
for
ஏதோ
the
செட்டிங்ஸ்
finish,
எதுவும் மாறி
but it
இருக்கா?
was the quick retrieval of the
இது
ball
வரேன்.
that set it up. That was key.
Play settings எங்க? என்னது easy advice off.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Lee Kang-in. And this is Batistuta. And he's... And Batistuta! And how good was that? A finish of true class. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And that really is so impressive. Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team.
Berbatov! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pickford trying to keep this in. And the finish! And he has...
அவன் அடிச்சா நம்ம ஆளு விட்டாரான். நம்ம அடிச்சா அவன் ஆளு வச்சு செய்ய எடுக்கறான்.
You can't ask for much more than that.
இன்னும் பேசாம செகண்ட் பாக்ஸ் உள்ள போற வரைக்கும் போய் அடிக்க வேண்டியதானே.
And he's kept it out. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. It's their second corner of the game. Serginho clears. Baresi. Looking for the far post. And he can clear it away. Played out towards the right wing. Tries to play it through. And this is Batistuta. And Batistuta!
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then.
ஒரு மேட்ச் ஜெயிச்சா 10 மேட்ச் சோக்குறோம்.
Baresi can get it clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now it's Berbatov. It's a really well-measured ball. Vankkam. Rijkaard. Guti. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
You can never be short of runners into space as long as the space left behind.
And he shoots! He is desperate to get on the
கஷ்டம்யா
score sheet,
கஷ்டம்.
but not this time.
Madrid really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
கூட்டி எதுக்கு செத்து போறான் தெரியல ப்ரோ. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஹாஃப் 40ல.
And that is the end of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. There's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Well, that is the first half.
பால கால்ல ஹோல்ட் பண்ணி
Ready
ஆகும்.
for what follows in
என்ன
the
பண்ணாலும்
second.
தோக்க தான் போறோம்.
Substitutions taking place.
So we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be
Hey.
positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
பாஸேஜ் போடுறா. ஏன்டா பாஸ் போறதுக்கு என்ன உனக்கு கடா வலிக்குது?
Manchester United do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And he's let fly. Totti. Pressing high and with purpose. Odo. Totti. Rijkaard. Now it's Shevchenko. That's a good ball out wide. Serginho with a definite foul there.
கடை போட்டு அனுப்புங்க.
And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, and I think the ref has just reminded him that he'd been warned earlier. Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Tries one from range. And that was too close for comfort.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Lee Kang in.
That's good play from him.
He has found the way through. De Bruyne! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Batistuta finds himself offside. Albert Ferrer gets across to intercept that. Lee Kang in. He's found a way through. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. Beckham. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That is ending up in no man's land. He's looking wide. He won't be happy with that one. That's the throw.
இது நம்ம காலம் இல்ல, இறங்கி நமக்கு எப்பவுமே காலம் இல்ல ப்ரோ, அதுக்குன்னு ஓடிட முடியாதுல. ஒரு பக்கம் சளி பிடிச்சி காது வேற அடைச்சிக்கிட்டு சனியத்துல எல்லாம் சேர்ந்து வதப்படுது. அதையும் கொலையும் வாங்குது.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, De Bruyne. Number 23, Luis Diaz. Number 9, Batistuta. Number 11,
Chance to deliver.
McAllister.
Petit
Number
clears it
24,
away.
Rijkaard. Coming on the
Batistuta.
field, number
Totti.
42, Musiala.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Number
Hazard
பக்கத்திலேயே
plays it out
போகுது.
wide and in space.
Number 6,
குத்தி விடுப்பா.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. And they win it back again.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great vision. And that could set him on his way. And he cuts out the supply.
அவனுக்கு கிளியர் கொடுத்தா கிளியரா. டேய் நீ ஏன்டா
Smartly
மாறுற?
reclaimed. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Batistuta. Played out to the left flank. Hazard picks it up out wide. A corner it is then. So, third corner of the game. That's a decent clearance.
வாங்கி கொடுக்குறாங்களே.
Chance for a shot! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Hakimi certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And that is a little undercooked. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
நெட்வொர்க்கும் நமக்கு சேர்ந்த மாதிரி சதி பண்ணுதே. இப்போ ட்ரா மேட்ச் 8 ஆகணுமா? என்ன பிளாக் கோப்ரா ப்ரோ? சொல்லு ப்ரோ. 4400 அவன் என்னோட கம்மியாக தான் இருக்கான். ஓகே ஓகே ஓகே. எப்போவுமே வெர்டிக்கல் ஸ்ட்ரீமில் யாராச்சும் ஒரு ஆள் வருவாங்க. இன்றைக்கி வெர்டிக்கல் ஸ்ட்ரீமில் யாருமே வரல, என்னன்னு தெரியலையே.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
United against Barcelona.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So it's down to business here. Well, there is the fresh-faced Bojan Krkic. He's fearless, he's busy, he's a craftsman. How do you describe him, Jim?
I'm expecting to see a lot of him playing in pretty much every position, Peter, from number 10 to winger to auxiliary striker. His great strengths are his vision, his ability to play between the lines and knowing the landscape around him.
So you can't stick him in a pigeonhole.
No.
Here's a chance!
பழைய டீம் எப்படி ஆடுது ப்ரோ, எப்படி வருது பாரு ப்ரோ. இந்த மாதிரி தான் ப்ரோ எனக்கு வேணும். அந்த மாதிரி அவங்க ஆட மாட்டேங்கிறாங்களே. இதே 4-4
Shevchenko. Kubasi.
பாவு குபாசி.
He's had a shot!
அதெல்லாம் போகாது கேசியாஸ்.
Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, we always have to give a reason.
என்ன
for it, Peter, but
500
did he hit
பே
that too
ஜிபே
well?
பண்ணு. நான் வெர்டிக்கல் சைடில் வரேன். தேவையில்ல. நீ நம்ம ஆளு ப்ரோ, நான் சொல்றது புது ஆளுங்க. நீ தான் ப்ரோ பக்ரீத் வருது எல்லாருக்கும் கொடுக்கணும்.
No, he's not getting past him there. Al Kubasi calmly anticipates. Tries to play it through. Forlan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Beckham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's in a great position here.
அதெல்லாம் இந்த டிஃபென்ஸை உடைக்கவே முடியாது.
Still goalless. That has been cut short. And it's Van Basten. Now it's Ronaldinho. And this is it's Van Basten! It's anyone's ball now. And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and
வீட்டுக்கு வரவா 1,00,000 ரூபா போட்டு ப்ரோ போக வர டிக்கெட்டு, அதனால தான் நான் வராமல் இருக்கேன்.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
எப்பரா எடுத்து.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Can he get on the end of this? Serginho has it out wide and in space.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
வரேன், நான் டிசம்பரில் வருவேன் ப்ரோ. கிறிஸ்மஸ் அப்போ எங்கள் அண்ணன் கல்யாணம் இருக்குது, அப்போ வருவேன்.
Rijkaard. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Now it's Forlan. He's going to be disappointed with that. Totti.
அதெல்லாம் எங்க
Shevchenko. And here's Van Basten. Shevchenko. Spread out to the left. That is a great pick out.
கேசியா சபர் எங்கே வந்து விளையாடுகிறார்.
He's heaved it away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
This is a promising build-up. Alexander-Arnold has it in a what? And a header! Marvellous goal!
I think
5K
this
or
is a
10K
very
okay
welcome
நீ
time
என்ன
for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop off in the defense.
5K 10K 5K 10K லாம் வர வாய்ப்பே இல்ல ப்ரோ.
A special talent
அதாவது இந்த
has given us all
வார் ஸ்டார்ட்
a
ஆனதுக்கு
very
அப்புறம்
special game.
மினிமம் 30
Number 24.
மேக்ஸிமம் அப் அண்ட் டவுனுக்கு போட்டோம்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க. வெயிட் இல்லாம வெயிட்டோட போட்டோம்னா 40
Well,
45
when you
போயிடும்.
get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
இதை யூஸ் பண்ணி அவங்க நல்லா திங்கிறாங்க ப்ரோ.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Manchester United finding themselves behind by
Please
just
turn your
one goal
attention to
at
the
the break.
screen for information provided
It's
by
been
the
a
local
pretty
police.
tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and
Substitution
come out
for
with some fresh
Manchester
initiatives.
United.
This is all still very
என்ன
solid.
பண்றது? டிக்கெட் எல்லாம் போன தடவை நான் வந்தப்ப என்ன ரேட் தெரியுமா டிக்கெட்?
So that was the first half.
லீவ் தருவனா மாட்டானான்னு சொல்லி போட்டு பாடாப்படுத்தி.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
ரொனால்டோவே ஃபவுல் பண்ணிட்டான் ப்ரோ. 5க்கு 10க்கே ஓகே புரியுது.
Right card. Manchester United come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
ஷிஃப்ட் பண்ற நேரத்துல சுவிட்ச் ஆக மாட்டேங்குது.
Counter here. Oh, good looking ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bojan.
டேய்.
He is through here. And that is
அவனுக்கு நெட்டே இல்ல ப்ரோ. நெட் அவனுக்கு என்னமா ட்ரிப் ஆகுது சனியத்துல.
Casillas breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And the shots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
The attendance for this
So, Jim,
match
what are you
was
thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a
71,649.
whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Lovely pass, but it's Cristiano Ronaldo!
போறாங்க.
And that's a sharp finish. They are right back in business.
இந்த ஒரு கோல் திருப்ப என்ன முக்க வேண்டியதா இருக்கு.
Looks like we have ourselves a real game here.
பறக்கறடா அவ. விடாதீங்கடா.
For their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Vankkam! It's a loose ball.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Ronaldinho, the man we've all come to watch.
கனெக்ட் பண்ணிட்ட ரொனால்டோ. சை பத்தல ரேஜ் இல்ல.
To get rid.
Manchester United.
It's fallen!
ஓலாட் செத்துட்டா ப்ரோ.
Another one of football's and how moments.
Forlan has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
ஓர்லானுக்கு பதிலா யாரை இறக்குறது? கிரைஃப், மெஸ்ஸி, ஷாவி.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Corner number 2 then.
Diego Forlan. Number 9, Ronaldinho. Number 22, Beckham.
That's a
Number
decent clearance.
19, Pep Guardiola. Coming on the field.
Plays the ball back.
Number 15.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Number 5.
Some really good ball movement. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. Great vision. Now it's Martinez.
நீ இதுக்கு முன்னாடி வந்த
Lovely. Now, shooting.
யோ ப்ரோ எப்படி
Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key
எல்லாரும்
element is
இறக்கிட்டாங்க
always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona have their lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
4 added minutes has been
Into
indicated.
stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He'll try from this.
ஐயோ இங்க பாரியா எப்படி உள்ள சே
For a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going.
Tries from
Brilliant.
distance. And that is that.
பக்கத்திலே போவாங்கலாம் உள்ள
Those
போக
games
மாட்டாங்களாம்
that
மயிர
many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
எட்டு இருக்கேன் எவ்வளவு கேவலமா இருக்கு மொத்தம் எவனாச்சும் மொத்தமா ஆஃப் பண்ணி போட்டு போயிடலாம்னு நினைக்கிறேன் நிக்கோலஸ் எப்படியும் ஜெர்மன்னா 191 ஜெர்மனில் எப்படி தான் 191 வரைக்கும் வளர்க்குறாங்கன்னு தெரில 10-10-7ன்னு இருக்கு விடுதலை பார்த்துக்கலாம் அட ஏன் ப்ரோ நரேஷ் ப்ரோ நீங்கள் கண்டினியூஸாக நம்ம ஸ்ட்ரீம் வாங்கலை ஒன்று போஸ்ட்டில் அடிக்கும் இல்லை போஸ்ட்டை ஒட்டி போகும் அவ்வளோதான் மற்றபடி நமக்கு உள்ளேயே போகாது அது நம்மளோட பீடை நானும் டீமையும் மாற்றி பார்த்துட்டேன் எல்லாத்தையும் மாற்றி பார்த்துட்டேன் உள்ளே போகிற மாதிரி தெரியலை இந்த மேட்ச் பாருங்கள் எப்படி இருக்குன்னு மட்டும் பாருங்கள் ஃபன்னு தான் இங்கே ஒருத்தர் 20 கிலோ மட்டன் இருக்கு 30 கிலோ மட்டன் இருக்குன்னு என்னைய போட்டு சாவடிச்சுக்கிட்டு இருக்காரு சாப்பிட்டு வா ப்ரோ மணி 1:30 மணி ஆச்சா ஊரில் ஓகே ஓகே சாப்பிட்டு வா நல்லா எனக்கும் சேர்த்து நல்லா சாப்பிடு ப்ரோ ஓ மை காட் பேட்ரிக் போல ஹவட்டோப்போம் அதையே இங்கே தூக்கி வச்சிருக்கானு தெரியல அவ்வளோக்கு கீழே வச்சா டிஃபெண்டர் அங்கே போய் நிற்பானோ
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one.
100 சப்ஸ்கிரைபர்ஸ் இன்னும் ஒரு 100 வரும் அடுத்த மாதத்துக்குள்ளே அது கஷ்டம்தான் இருந்தாலும் நம்ம விடாமுயற்சியை முன்னிட்டு வரும்னு நினைக்கிறேன் 101
Well, this fellow Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning, and it's all going to be about how quickly they can turn things around once they've got the ball.
Oh, well measured. Kukçu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Puyol.
Puyola.
Now that's well seen too.
Correct ulla vittanda.
That's great positioning. So
Hope
good.
dana.
Oh, delightful ball. And he's intervened well there.
ஆமா ஆமா அது hope தான்.
Lizarazu. Oh, good looking ball. Now, can they get him away? Martinez! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
லீட் எல்லாம் எடுத்துறா அது பிரச்சனை இல்லையே.
As if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never
ஐயோ
going to
தப்பு
get to
பண்றேன்
it.
இந்த மாதிரி நேரத்தை தப்பு பண்றேன்.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Good ball. And Martinez! Well taken goal. And they're threatening to fly away here. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
ஓயிரா டிம்பெலே.
And yes, it's him again. Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Martinez! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he doesn't half hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
Haaland.
Chilini.
Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
A slightly better ball would have led... He's having a hit! DiMarco. Hazard.
Marco.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Hazard. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief. Always looking for movers. Some resolute defending there. Lizarazu. Threads one in. Oh, super find.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Marquinhos. Akanji. Lizarazu. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Manchester United are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
இந்த மேட்ச் இப்படி ஆடக்கூடாது நம்ம.
So let's get the ball rolling. Little pass back. Kukçu. Haaland. Hazard. Out towards the flank. That is good alertness. Looking to play him in. Kukçu. That pass has been well intercepted.
என்ன அடி அடிக்கிறானோ ஏதாச்சும் பண்ணி திருப்பி போறோம் அவனும் முயற்சி பண்றான். இப்போ நான் அவன்
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
line amata.
Lizarazu.
The attendance for this match was
Oh, this looks sharp.
71,649.
Pedri. And it's Puyol.
மாட்டிக்கிற சென்டர்ல ஓடுங்கடா.
It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress. It's Dembele!
Dembele.
Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first.
Lizarazu వచ్చి సుత్తు.
Bruno Fernandes getting this one clear. He's had a shot. No, not quite.
வானத்துக்கு டம் ஸ்டாப்ல.
Well, it was going to take something a bit
இப்போ நம்ம எங்க போறோம்?
special
வானத்துக்கு
there,
போறோம்
but that
அப்படிங்கிற
wasn't
மாதிரி டம் ஸ்டாப்ல.
Albert Ferrer. Bruno Fernandes tries to play it through. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Marquinhos. Can he get it through? Goes for a shot! Just cruising!
ஓ 101 சப்ஸ்கிரைபர்ஸ். யாருப்பா அது? என்ன சப்ஸ்கிரைபர்ஸ் அலர்ட்டே வர மாட்டேங்குது.
Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
என்னடா ஆச்சு? சப்ஸ்கிரைபர் அலர்ட்டே வர மாட்டேங்குது.
Trashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And there's the shot! Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
இந்த ஒசர மனுஷன் அனுப்பிச்சுடும். அத்தடி.
And that's it.
ஃபோர் ஃபீட் கொடுத்துறானோ?
Time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
ஜெயிச்சிட்டோம்பா மேட்ச். பாரியா பாரியா பாரியா.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match.
ஃபில்டரு பிளேயர் ஸ்டைல் இல்லை. லைவ் அப்டேட் ரேட்டுக்கு யார் இது? இல்லை இல்லை. ஜோ லெவலுக்கு டீசெண்டாக தான் இருக்கான். மாப்பிள்ளை வினி வந்துட்டாப்லையா? வினி 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 விட்டீனியா 7 இருக்காப்புல, அதனால் விட்டீனியா வச்சுக்குவோம். ஷார்ட் ஆஃப் பொசிஷன். ஹாரி கெய்னா எங்கடா? ஹாரி கெயின்லாம் செல்லா கூட்டிடா. ஷொபுஷ்லை ஷொபுஷ்லை ஷொபுஷ்லை. ஓகே ப்ரோ, ஒரு நிமிஷம் வந்துடுறேன். நிமிஷம் இருக்கு, வந்துடுறேன். வெயிட். அப்பாடி சளியை வச்சுக்கிட்டு பெருத்தம்சியாக இருக்குது. யூடியூப்பில் போய் கொஞ்சம் நேரம் பாட்டு கேட்டால் தான் நிம்மதியாக இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஓகே, ஆப்பனண்ட்டை பாப்பமா. ஓ மை காட், ஓ ப்ரோ, இந்த நெய்மர் வேற லெவல் நெய்மர் ப்ரோவா. ஓகே, ஆடி பார்க்கலாம், எந்த பிரச்சனையும் இல்லை.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So off we go then.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
So I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Martinez receives it in a wide position.
And
here's Zielinski. That has been cut short. Haaland! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Howson. Oh, it's Dembele. Kukçu. Zielinski. And here's Yamal. And he was alert to it. Kimmich. Ball played for Kukçu. Martinez. Manchester United have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances.
Bro, அவனுக்கு நெட் இல்ல ப்ரோ, அதனால எனக்கு ரொம்ப லாக் ஆகுது.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Howson is always looking to break lines. Mateus. It's played through for him. Nice interception, well timed.
Munich definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at... Tries a shot!
முடியாது தம்பி, முடியாது. செக் இருக்கா நமக்கு? செக் மாடா உலப்பான்.
Kukçu. That's really well maneuvered.
ஐயோ ப்ரோ, இங்க பாரு ப்ரோ.
Mateus.
So,
this is Dembele. Zielinski. Lizarazu. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Dembele. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Kimmich with the clearance. Adams. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Martinez. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Haaland. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Lautaro Martinez.
Oi.
Here's a shot! And over, just.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered?
lag. வச்சு lag செய்யுது.
has been well intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. Now, can they get him away? Rijkaard. Oh, it's Dembele. Rijkaard. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
A quick reminder
So
today
neither
that
side
smoking
has
is
found a
only
way
allowed
through
in
yet.
areas shown
After
on
all
this
that
map.
probing
Thank you
and
for your
testing the waters,
cooperation.
here's hoping for a more open second half.
101 nice
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
First half avana nana.
And here is the first touch of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Yamal. Well, here's a man adored by many, even there.
Lizarazu, hey, Lizarazu. Yo, bro, idella enna nyayam. Let's do it.
Just as they wanted it.
Hey.
When they wanted it. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in
Vankkam.
at one end, they end up
Yeah,
shipping a
that's
goal
okay.
at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect.
He's going for goal!
Yo, எனக்கு வேணும்னே வெளில போதா இல்ல என்ன இது நடக்குது இங்க?
Kukçu just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Manchester United still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Now it's Cantona.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now that's well seen too. And Martinez! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Martinez really must be
இந்த
thinking what
பிரச்சனை
he has to
பரவாயில்ல
do to
பரவாயில்ல இது
score
நமக்கு
there.
பழகுறது தானே.
Manchester United.
Keeper காலையாச்சு உடைச்சு விடுங்கடா.
Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Dembele!
சாவுடா.
And that's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
நெட் இல்லாம வச்சிட்டு என்ன பாடுபடுத்துற நீ?
Welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly
எடுத்துற
the kind
ஹாலண்ட்.
of
டேய்
contest
ஹாலண்ட்
you
உனக்கு
expect
தான
when
ரீச்.
there's so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Haaland. Has a look and plays it forward.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a...
Goes for a shot!
இப்படிதான்
He's
விடணும்.
got a goal!
கோல் செலிப்ரேஷன் எது கோல் செலிப்ரேஷன் பண்றானே தெரியல.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
4 added minutes has been
Pass isn't the
indicated.
best. And it's Dembele. Yamal. We are into stoppage time. Played out towards the right wing. Kukçu. Martinez. Dembele. Dembele driving forwards. That's that, the end. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined,
நெட்
driven.
இல்லாம வந்து ஜெயிச்சிட்டோம் ப்ரோ.
You might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then,
Just a
Jim?
quick reminder
Look, Peter,
today,
a
please
strength in any
refrain
team
from
has to
parking
be at the
outside.
heart of
பரவாயில்ல
your
பரவாயில்ல. இன்னைக்கு நம்ம டிவிஷன் 2 போறோம். எத்தனை மேட்ச் ஆனாலும் பரவாயில்ல. உங்ககிட்ட மணி இருக்கா? எவ்வளோ? எடுக்க முடியாது. தலைவரே, நீங்க கேட்டு இல்லன்னு சொல்லக்கூடாதுன்னு எங்க அம்மா சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. அதனால நீங்க கவலைப்பட வேணாம். ஓகே? என்கிட்ட ஒரு டிஐபி அக்கவுண்ட் வந்து ஒழுங்கா வேலை செய்ய மாட்டேங்குதுங்க. அதனால நீங்க ஒரு தடவை உங்க எமிரேட்ஸ் என்பிடி அக்கவுண்ட் அனுப்பிச்சு விடுங்க. என்கிட்ட எமிரேட்ஸ் என்பிடி இருக்குல்ல, நான் அனுப்பிச்சு விடுறேன். ஓகே, ஓகே. நான் டிஐபில உங்க டீடைல்ஸ் இருக்கான்னு பார்க்குறேன். நீங்க எதுக்கும் ஒரு பேக்கப்க்கு போட்டு விடுங்க. நான் இப்போ ஸ்ட்ரீம்ல இருக்கேன். ஒரு 1/2 அன் ஹவர்ல போட்டு விட்டா ஓகேவா? இல்ல இப்போ உடனே போட்டு விடணுமா? ஏன்னா எப்படியும் டிஐபில போட்டு விட்டேன்னா உங்களுக்கு வரதுக்கே 4 மணி நேரம் ஆகுமே.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of
19
course,
இருக்கு
from Old Trafford, Manchester.
நல்லா ஹீட் ஆகுறானே. ஹீட் ஆகக்கூடாதே.
So off we go then. Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern-day number 10, lauded for his simple...
Messi!
Kimmich எடுத்து விட்டான்டா.
And the game springs instantly to life.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come
நீங்க எப்பறா
earlier than
புரியா?
perhaps anticipated.
Kimmich எதுக்கு ஓடுனான்டல?
Support out wide. Well, they've got it again. That's going wide left. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Right, Shevchenko. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Takes a shot. And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Manchester United are behind here despite their domination of possession. And here's Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Martinez.
Havertz.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Havertz.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That could spell trouble. He's got away. He's had a shot! And there's a goal. And they're threatening to fly away here. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Havertz. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Looking to play him in. That's a nicely shaped ball. Kimmich. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And he plays one through. And this is Dembele! Who's going to get there? Messi. Zielinski. Schneider. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. That is good alertness. Havertz.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that signals the end of the first period. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter.
Just
if
a
it
quick
ain't broke,
announcement.
don't
We would
fix
like
it.
to
So
inform
I think
you
the manager
that
has to
CCTV
resist
is now
change
in
at
operation
this
for
stage.
your safety.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
மூணு CF வச்சு ஆட முடியாதா? பாருடா.
So into the second half.
ரொம்ப கதி பண்றானே.
To be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about.
என்ன பண்ணாலும் ஜெயிக்க முடியல. எங்கடா அது? பேசுறது கேக்குதுல?
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And here's Dembele.
Oi.
Shevchenko. And here's Haaland. He'll try from distance.
இதை கொஞ்ச நேரம் நெட்டை ஸ்ட்ரீமை கட் பண்ணுறதா
Well, talking about playing
இல்லை
into
கூலர்
your
போடணுமா
opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
It's a pretty loose pass. Knocks it into space. Zielinski. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
கொஞ்சம் ஸ்பீடாக வந்து
Rodri. Now it's Shevchenko. Akanji cuts out the pass. Now it's Dembele. Oh, shooting chance!
ப்ரோ இதெல்லாம் எப்படி எடுக்கிறான்னு எனக்கும் தெரியல ப்ரோ
That was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He leaps for it.
That's just playing
ஹவாட்டு
it
தான்
safe
எடுக்கிறான்
and
இந்த
simple.
அல்காரித்தத்தை வச்சுக்கிட்டு நான் படுற பாடு இருக்கே பெரிய பாடா இருக்கே
Havertz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now that's well seen too. Dembele. Good take, and is he in? Now it's Shevchenko. Zielinski. That looks a good... It's Dembele!
டேய் போகடா இவையா
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the pass is intercepted. And here's Dembele. Now it's Schneider. Schneider. And this is Shevchenko.
Manchester United
ஐயோ
really have
நெட்டு
been
வேற
the
கதி
second
பண்றானே
best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given
See.
up, but it's not looking favourable.
Well, that has not gone well. Rijkaard. And he's running Shevchenko!
Ooh.
And he nearly went all the way.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Time.
So just one extra minute for stoppages. And the referee brings it to a close. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
ஓகே இருங்க மக்கள் நான் போயிட்டு எனக்கு சார்ஜிங் யூனிட் ரெடி பண்ணிட்டு வந்துடுறேன் ஓகே ஓகே HDMI வந்தா திருப்பி ரக்ஷன் சார்ஜ் ஆக ஆரம்பிச்சிருச்சு. கூலிங்க்கு ஒரு வெளியே வரணும். விளையாடுறத தவிர எல்லாம் பர்ஃபெக்டாக இருக்கு. கேமிங் செட்டப் பயங்கரமாக இருக்கா? பதினொன்று 12-7. அப்போ ட்ரா போட்டுருமே. விட்டீனியா ஆ 11-12-7. இன்னும் எத்தனை மேட்ச் ஜெயிப்போம் தோப்போன்னு தெரில, பார்ப்போம். எத்தனை கேபிள் கசாமுசான்னு இருக்க? நூற்றி ஒரு சப்ஸ்கிரைபர்ஸ் உடன் நன்றி நன்றி மிக்க நன்றி. சவுண்ட் ரொம்ப அதிகமாக இருக்கும்.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The excitement already palpable.
Galatasaray against Manchester United.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
ஆப்போனன்ட் டீமை பார்க்கல. ட்ரோக்பா இருக்காப்புல, ரோட்ரி இருக்காப்புல.
Well, we're on the way. Vitinha makes the starting 11. Talk to me,
எல்லாமே
Jim.
டபுள்
What can
டாப்
we
தான்.
expect from him?
I think he's going to be really important for this team, Peter, because he
பக்கத்துல
provides a
போயிட்டா
wonderful
டபுள் டாப் தான்.
balance between attack and defence. He's someone the manager can trust to make the right decision out there, so this fella can have a big impact.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Marquinhos. And here's Haaland.
நமக்கு இந்த கட்டின் தான் வர படிக்குது.
He squeezed the
கட்டின்
play
பழம்.
and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
ஐயோ
He's found a way. Drogba!
அது கோல் தான், அதான் தெரியுமே.
Oh, that is Didier Drogba. A finish of true class. And Galatasaray have the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
திருப்பலாம்டா ஒரு கோல் தான்டா ஆளுங்கடா
Significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
4ல நின்ன ப்ரோ உங்களுக்கு இங்க வந்து ஆடிட்டு இருக்கான்
Rodriguez.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
DiMarco, and he's whipped it across. That's a decent clearance. Here's Haaland, and this is Drogba. He'll try from distance, and he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Kimmich, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well played, well played. And that is a little undercooked. Rudiger. Vitinha. Well, they've got it again. Can he get it through? Kimmich. Marquinhos. Kukçu. And this is Drogba. He's gone for goal.
ரெட்டும் மயிறு மாதிரி இருக்கு நம்ம ஒரு இது சாரி மக்களே
Offering a right smile there.
Galatasaray with the corner. They're first. Oh, great leap! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Vardiol spots it and intercepts. And claimed it back swiftly. Nicely weighted ball.
There will
Kimmich.
be 1 minute added time.
Galatasaray.
And that is the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And now,
Manchester United trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Back on the way then.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm.
Takes the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Van Dijk is there to clear.
எனக்கு டாட்டு பண்றாடே
And that's been won straight back.
டேய் கனெக்ட்
He
பண்றா
certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Haaland. And that has put paid to that. Tries a shot! He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost
நமக்கு ஏதோ பீடை இருக்குங்க அந்த பீடையை முதல்ல மந்திரம் போட்டு எடுக்கடுங்க இல்லடா நமக்கு இது விளையாட முடியாதுங்க இந்த கேம்
Manchester United still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. 60 minutes played. Tries to play it through. That's pretty clear, it is a foul.
ரெட் கார்டை போட்டு வெளில அனுப்புங்க சார்
That's a booking.
நான் பவுலோ திபாலா தான் எடுப்பேன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்
Great chance here from position A1. And this an opportunity to pull level.
பாவானா
Kukçu! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. They're back on the ball again.
உனக்கு தான்டா போட்ட நீ எதுக்குடா விட்டுட்டு போட
Kanji. Throw in. And the ball is out of play. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Galatasaray clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Haaland. And they're quick to get it back.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Haaland. Galatasaray have reclaimed it. And it's Forlan. Now it's Rodriguez. There's the delivery. Defending of the desperate variety.
Galatasaray can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Kukçu. Zielinski.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Oh, that's
And the
the match
referee
successfully.
brings it to a close. Well, that was tense.
Leader
Two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested
And a
interest.
quick reminder today, everybody,
Heartbeat
to
மாதிரி இருக்கே.
make
What are your
sure
thoughts
to
on today's?
பர்சன்டேஜ் எவ்வளோ 13 35 சேஞ்ச் பெப்போம் அம்மா வச்சு பார்ப்போமா இரநூறு பாயிண்டா சேஞ்ச் எவ்ரி திங் என்ன பண்ணாலும் ஜெயிக்க பண்ணிக்கிறோமே கடைசி மேட்ச் இதோட முடிச்சுட்டு மூடிட்டு கிளம்ப வேண்டியதான் எங்க காத்து தீ சுட்ட வாசம் அடிக்கும் எங்க தண்ணி எரிசாராயம் போல உரைக்கும்
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. There's the whistle. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is. And the keeper's given it away. Looks a smashing ball. Well,
என்னடா இது கனெக்ட் பண்றது கூட பலர் ஆகுது. ஐயோ கொஞ்சம் எல்லாரும் கீழ போய்.
No, that was never going to make it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
ஐயப்பா.
Carvajal. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Messi.
அக்கி போச்சுடா திருப்பி.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is Messi. First quarter of an hour gone. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Now it's Messi. Now it's Shevchenko.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Great ball if he can get there. Doué. That's going wide left. DiMarco. Diaz. Now then, the ball's come loose. Carvajal.
ஐயோ bro, நெட்வொர்க் வச்சிட்டு வந்து பண்ண முடியல.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, well measured. Oh, he's goal side. And Messi! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Shevchenko. Shevchenko! And he couldn't finish. Oh, terrible mistake. Shot, surely! It's there! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he
எனக்கு
exploited the
நெட் மயிர் இல்ல அதுக்கு இவங்கள்ட்ட அடி வாங்க வேண்டியதா இருக்கு bro.
in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his
luck.
33 minutes is
First breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Shevchenko. That's destined for the flank. Diaz picks it up out wide. Oh, shooting chance! And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Chance for a shot! Terrific effort, just off target. Lizarazu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Looking to play him in. Conte. Howson. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Messi. Carvajal.
There will be 1 minute
He's got
added
away.
time.
That's a throw. And it's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Milan come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Down to business again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's picked his way through. That's a decent clearance. Tries to play it through. Due. That's a little off target. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Bruno Fernandes. And this is Neymar, and he is dashing away.
No problem, no problem.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now, can they get him away?
இவனடா ஓடுறதே என்னமோ திக்கி ஓடிக்கிட்டு இருக்கான்.
Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Shevchenko gets into a good position. Oh, he had to make that.
Bro, ஏதோ ஆயிடுச்சு bro.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
The attendance for this match was 81,007.
Neymar. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not
செத்த
seen
மாதிரி
much
அடிக்கிறீங்களா
from
டேய்?
this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Looking for options for movement. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a promising position. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly...
And Messi! And the difference is still one.
ஆமா இருக்கலாம் ஒன்னு நெட் இருக்கணும் இல்ல ஏதாச்சும் இருக்கணும் ஒண்ணும் இல்லாம.
Well, at least it's earned from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Pass somewhat off target.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
ஒரு ஆளுன்னு.
That has been slung wide. Howson calmly anticipates. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that is out of play.
இந்த மேட்சோட முடிச்சுக்கிட்டது தான் நமக்கு நல்லது. இல்லனா இது எப்படியும் 1290க்கு போயிருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன் நேரம் பாயிண்ட்.
Number 21, Desiree Doué. Number 9,
Into the last 5 minutes.
Number 20,
Madrid can
Messi.
really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock.
Number 23,
No need to overly commit now.
Lucas Moura. Number 8,
Shot a goal!
Number 15,
He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for
There
sure.
will be 1 minute added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. That's it. The referee says enough.
ஓகே நண்பர்களே, இன்னைக்கு வாங்கின அடியெல்லாம் போதும். நம்ம ஸ்ட்ரீமை முடிச்சுட்டு மத்தியானத்துக்கு மேலே ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுவோம்.